Right, and we are live here in round 5 of the WPL. I'm Tim Stanfill, and I'm here with
Let's go live.
Glendale Merlins and Life West Gladiatrix.
Beautiful day here in Treasure Island for this round 5 action. And we look like we are just about ready to kick off. Glendale Merlins will be kicking off to the Life West Gladiatrix. Exciting matchup here in round 5. Martini, 2 top teams fighting for that top spot. What are you looking to see out of this game?
Oh, I think it's going to be a physical game, especially with Merlins coming off a big win last week against Osu, and Life West having a week off. So it'll be an interesting game to see.
Couldn't agree more. The week off could have really helped them or hurt them. We'll see how the rhythm goes here starting out of this week 5 action. And we are set to kick off. Glendale will be kicking off to start.
Gabby Cortona there for Glendale. Kickoff received by Strasko. Ooh. Knocks it on.
Forward to an offsides player. Full arm penalty here to Glendale. Let's see what they decide to go for here.
It's not the start Life West we're looking for.
Not at all. Merlin's electing to go for the line out here.
That kick just inside the 22 of Life West, so we'll be looking to see a big defensive shift here from Life West. First line out of the tournament, well, the game as well. So
absolutely, and the wind's really blowing today, so we'll see if it affects these lineouts. Looks like an overthrow picked up by Strasko. Life West looking to move the ball early.
Good carry there by Jen Seaver. Amy Neighbor with the offload to...
It's like Jess Lewis there. Little show and go there from the 10.
Life was building some good phases early on in the game.
They are an unlucky hands there. It looks like it just a little bit drifted away from that pass. Just a smidge there. Unforced error there. Merlin's defensive line looking pretty stout there to start the game off.
They got good line speed off the defensive line, so putting a little bit of pressure on Life West. What's your take on the first scrum of the game?
I don't know. These are 2 good scrummaging teams, good forward pack teams. So Life West really takes a lot of pride in their forward pack. So we'll see if they're able to get this engagement right and take it to the attacking team here. Scrum down to Glendale, about 35 meters out. Looking to build on this attacking platform here on the mistake from Life West.
Carly Waters there with the put in for Glendale. Solid scrum.
Little hit up in the midfield there.
Mackenzie Hawkins there with the take. Good defensive shift there by Haley Dieters.
Great tackle and counter ruck comes late. Ball's out. Great defensive pressure here.
Ugly ball, but the Merlins retain it.
The wing shoots up on the outside, creating the space out. Good go-forward ball there for Glendale. It looks like it might have went straight down. And knock-on says. So good defensive pressure there by the Life West to just weather the storm there.
Yeah.
Kind of been playing in the same position of the field for both sides here, you know. Defense.
Yeah, I think they've been spending the last probably 5 minutes in Life West's 10-meter line, so Life West will be looking to get out of here, so it'll be interesting to see what they do.
Looking at the back line of Glendale here, they don't look like they're threatened by a kick option much here. They're all pressed up in the line, and the 15's really shallow there.
I see Life West's backline now stacking to the left. And right, there is no one to cover the back. 15's
not at all.
Up a bit too flat.
Play on, says referee. Looks like it went backwards. Good hard carry by number 11 there, Elo. Oh, handling errors again.
Another handling error there by Life West. Play on, says referee, though.
Ooh. Penalty against Life West. Glendale acts like they're going to go quick, and they slow things down a little bit. Look like they're going to go to another line out here.
I think the handling errors are just putting Life West under pressure right now, huh?
Yeah, I would say they're definitely putting themselves under pressure. Just can't do the little things right here. They'll look to regroup here in this defensive stand here. Again, we'll see if the wind plays a role here. Last time the throw went just overboard, and Strasko was able to pick it up and go for a nice little carry. Let's see if Glendale elects to go up front here just to try to take that wind out of the game. Good line out. Good pressure from the back there.
Cross kick from
Crossfield.
Cross.
Kicked, looked to be defended well there. Might have been knocked on by the Life West player. Play on, says referee. Glendale retains possession.
Just outside Life West 22. They elect to go blindside.
And another knock on. Scrum down Life West. Handling errors playing a big part in this first game. And both teams looking to knock the rust off a little bit here.
Yeah, the wind might be playing a little bit of a part in the passes as well. So.
Again,
What do you think Life West should do here to get out of this half? Because I feel like most of this, well, the first part of this game have been played in their half.
I agree. I think they have to look to exit here. I mean, looking at Glendale, they are not threatened by a kick at all here. So I would say that with the wing showing up and the 15 as flat as they are, Sarah should trust her foot here and put a little punch down here into this corner. Let's see what they're looking to do here from deep in their half.
And with chasers like Gletty and Lena, I think it wouldn't be a bad option.
And there's loads of space out here.
Yep.
Great.
Solid scrum.
Great scrum by Glendale there. Let's carry with the 12.
Neighbor Bonte there with the carry. Penalty. Not rolling away there by Glendale. I think that's common.
Looking to play quick here. They got space out wide if they can move it.
Neighbor throws a dummy. Sorry, Bonte.
Good hands there by Jet to recover that possession. Looked like she almost knocked it on, but just able to grab it with her hands again. Good carry by Hope. She's a hard runner. They got space out wide if they want to use it.
Herditas goes out the back. Weary pass, though. Collected by Lomu. Rosie Russell, the carry. Life was still in their half, though.
And they like to kick, but it goes back straight up.
And down. Nikki retains it there.
And they have space out wide if she can give it away. Elo, number 14 with the ball on the edge. Well defended there by number 11 from Glendale. Caitlin, great defense by the Glendale to keep them in this half. 9 picks and goes by herself into 2 forwards.
Glendale putting up a great defensive shift here. Holding Life West in their half.
Life West catching everything flat-footed right now. Great forward carry by Jen. Ball kicked backwards off of the Glendale player. Hope there chasing it down. Good defensive recovery there by the number 12, it looked like.
I believe it's the first time Left West have been in Glendale's half.
I agree. They kicked off to that half, and it's been staked down there the whole time. But here we'll look to see what Glendale does from inside their own half. Pick and go, happy to keep it in the forwards right now. They're getting good go-forward ball.
Hawkins with it, out to Cortona.
Ooh, the wing shooting up again.
Farmer.
It's the second time she's done that this game, and she's left him on the edge. Left him high and dry on the edge. Good recovery by Letty.
Caitlin Broughton, I think a product of Life University.
Glendale offloading well there. Looks like just lost her feet in the breakdown. Glendale likes to play quick. They got overload on the outside.
Great tackle there by Jet Hayward for Life West.
Number 8, Carmen Farmer with a big carry. She's a great player. She'll have a big part in this game here. Life West on their 5-meter line defending. Ball bounces around there. Looks like it backwards.
Oh, great recovery there. And
offsides is the call from the ref. Looks like he's going to have a word here.
And just like that, Glendale back in Life West half.
Glendale doing a good job of just building pressure through phases. Just the forwards happy to just pick and go and trying to force them to stop them around the breakdown.
Yeah.
Penalty
I think
about
they're
5
exposing
out.
them out on the outside. I think that's where Glendale managed to get away with that break down the sideline.
Couldn't agree more with you. That outside wing is shot down twice and has left them in an isolated position, and Glendale doing a great job of just attacking those outside edges.
Glendale electing to go for the points.
Yeah, I think they're happy to just take 3 here and reset. Both defenses looking good to start out.
Yeah.
Aside from those couple mistakes by Life West when they're shooting to give up those breaks, I mean, really, neither attacking possession is getting a good platform to play off of. Kick is up and good. Glendale strikes first, 3-0 over Life West. What do you think about the option to a kick there?
Yeah, I think if they had elected to go for another line out, I think they definitely would have put a lot more pressure on Life West. So I think Life West got out easy on that one.
I agree. I think it shows a little bit of respect for the defense here, you know, electing to take the points rather than to test them around the edges again. Life West kicking off to Glendale. Nice kick.
Great kick there by Bonte.
Good hit.
Strasko.
Counterattack comes. Shrugged off well. Penalty against Glendale. Looking to go quick is Jen Seaver. Moves it out wide. They have numbers if they can use it.
Neighbor. Out it goes to Dieters.
Drops the shoulder.
Sideline. Jess Lewis there with the carry. Glendale's defense coming up quick off the line. Letty Ngano there with the carry again. 15 up on the line.
Forward pass. Again, right now, Life West isn't really looking too dynamic. They're all just standing flat-footed, shoveling it flat-footed, and nobody's really hitting on.
Looks like the 10 hesitated there, but still gave it in the end. So
pass was a little bit behind, but again, I think that the Life West team is just not really attacking the line much. They're kind of just moving the ball, and waiting for somebody to do something. You're not going to be able to break this defensive pressure with that sort of.
Especially with the speed they're coming off the line. If you're standing still, they're gonna get you.
Looks like we got a Glendale player down. I can't see the number. Number 4 looks to get back up. She looks to be all right, playing back in. Samantha Luther. She's already had a big carry up the sideline there. She looks to be all right to continue, and we have a scrum down to Glendale. It's like just inside the 22 here.
Yeah, I think Glendale are looking to exit off this. I think they've got a big boot with on Gabby, so wouldn't be surprised if they go straight to a phase and then try and get out of their half.
Defense shows 5 up. Big scrum from Life West. Good late hit and dug out of the back there.
Good defense from Life West.
The defense right down again. There. Finds a gap in the outside.
That's Julian with the carry for Glendale.
Big carry. Getting a good go forward platform here. Great clear
Hawkins
out.
with the missed ball out to number 2. There,
finds
the
another half gap back inside.
Gina.
Great job to stay in balance there. Glendale putting together the phases here.
That's bad pass there from number 3, and I think it's turned over.
Looks to be, yes. Life West looking to play here. They have numbers on the outside. Looking to take advantage of this turnover opportunity, and it looks to be knocked on there, just unable to hang on to the ball.
Just handling errors for Life West.
To be fair, both defensive teams are pressuring pretty well, but there is a pretty sloppy start for both sides here on the handling. Glendale seemed to be getting some stuff going together there until the turnover ball at the breakdown.
Yeah, I think both on defensive side, both teams are doing good. It's just the offensive, just handling errors are costing both sides.
We'll have to see what teams do what both teams do here to adjust. I like the blindside opportunity here for Glendale. I think you got to take advantage of that wing who shot up a couple times. Plus you have Carmen Farmer at 8, and she's a big hard carrier. Played in the World Cup and an Olympian. I would trust her to take the ball there on that blindside.
I think number 11 for Glendale too, that wing KB, she's a capped USA Eagle as well, so.
Yeah, I would definitely look to exploit that side here. And scrum looks to have gone straight down and a penalty. Quick tap by number 8. It looks to go to that blind side. Wing comes up. Elo gets turned around there and gets beat down the sideline. Letty's the only one to beat, and she steps back inside for Great try. She will go in under the post.
Kaylin Broughton for Glendale with the break down the sideline, cutting back in, scoring under the post. We just talked about it too,
We
that
just
blind
talked
side.
about it. Absolutely. Looked like number 14 Elo out there just having a hard time deciding whether she wants to come up, come down, and then that time she turned in at the last second, got beat around the outside.
I think Captain Nikki will definitely be having a word with her and her teammates about just switching on, I guess. These handling errors have not only cost them, but both sides. So. It's Mackenzie Hawkins with the conversion.
Kick is good. That'll be 10-0 Glendale. Let's go to the replay here. See down that sideline, yeah, the wing just gets turned in there. And then the pace on the outside steps back in. Looks like both number 9 and 15 both pulled up, afraid to make contact. Just a classic case of whose ball is it. Life West kicking off. Down 0-10, looking to get something going here.
Bonte with the kick. It's a great kick.
Another great kick. And
backwards. Referee says play on, went back. Great tackle there by Parsons.
Contesting at the breakdown. Just a little short pop there. Good go forward ball.
Glendale doing well of building phases, especially in their half.
Kick coming.
Straight to
Elo. Space out wide here if they can look to move it.
Nikki Kenyon, long pass.
Still have numbers. Still have numbers. You have a 2-on-0 outside. She decides to keep it and carry her support.
Benson at the carry. Neighbor at first receiver.
Little show and go, steps back inside. Oh, unlucky. It looks to just be a handling error by Jen Sievers. The no-look pass from Sarah Parsons just doesn't find hand.
I think that pass was just a little bit too far in front of Jen to get it. So, again, just handling errors by Life West.
They were getting a little bit better go forward there. They were starting to put the pressure, or putting the phases together there and pressuring the defense. But again, the handling just playing a huge role in this first 20 minutes.
We see a split here on the Merlins attack.
Scrum there by Life West. Picked at number 8.
Oh, she's put in the workload today already, huh?
Great go forward carrying by Glendale here. Just keeping the feet alive at the point of contact.
Good.
Parsons with a great hit. Space out wide if they can find it. Wing comes up, tackles down again, and looks to be out of bounds. Great cross-field defense there by number 7, Bitsy. Line out to Life West. Let's see what they decide to do here with that win. Definitely kicking up right now.
I think this is Life West's first line out.
I think it's their first set
game,
piece.
So
yeah.
Jess Lewis with the throw in.
Looking to go to the back, turned over, thrown right to the Glendale player. And driving, keeping it in, driving well. Ball's at the back here. Looking to play blindside.
Common Farmer
Number 8.
again.
Yeah, she's carrying well. Long limbs, big hard carry. Big 20 meters.
Lena Lomu just slow to get out of there.
Glendale really upping the pace here.
Yep.
Looking to attack the outside. They have numbers if they can use it. Great hit there. Hands will do.
Just a little.
Oh, good hit by
to the
Letty
side.
coming up from the backside, saving a try.
Glendale again building phases.
Good go forward there, about 5 meters out.
Life West defensive line holding solid.
Glendale doing well just to retain possession here. Not trying to do too much. It looks like they had a little conversation after. Ball over the top. Looks like she's going to get into the corner, and she does.
Trying the
14.
corner there.
B just holding her width, allowing that pass to come to her.
Yeah, Life West defensive line came up strong, but they left that wing on the outside open. And it was just a long pass there. I think that was Hawkins with the long ball over the top.
Great decision to go over the top. Again, the defensive pressure was doing well from the inside. It's just the outside channels are really hurting them early in this first game, or first 25 minutes of this game.
What do you think the chat is between that Life West huddle right now?
I think they just need to settle down. I think they're a little too flustered, and they're not going to their basics of just, build pressure through phases. They're looking to make those extra passes. Defensively, they're now not tackling with their shoulders, they're actually reaching. So I think they just need to settle down and get back to their system.
Hawkins with the conversion.
Great kick. Beautiful kick.
Beautiful kick there.
From outside to make it 17-0. Replay coming up here. Good smash up ball right there. Over the top pass. Just nice width from the 14. Yeah, just like you talked about. I mean, they just had one too many numbers there, and Lana just looked to give. She had to respect the inside.
Just good vision by from Hawkins to throw that ball. Bonte again with another great kickoff.
Great take there. Looking to go back down the blind side. Good pressure.
Great pressure on defense there by Parsons. Another long ball out, and there it is. Farmer again with the break down the sideline.
Again. Great job to stay in bounds.
Inside.
Ball seemed to be picked up there at the back, and then Nikki comes in and attacks the breakdown as she picks and tries to go up the right side and tackles her into touch. Life West need to get something going here inside 45 meters out. Line out to come.
I think we'll be looking at passes to control their attack from here.
Referee doesn't like it. We'll look to reset on that line out. Backline spread out really wide here for the Life West. Looks like they might be looking to move it.
Good take there by Russell. Parsons out to Bonte. Bonte.
Throws it to no one, but they still retain possession. Letty running hard, running straight. She's wide open. Has she got the speed to take it all the way? She does. Letty just does it herself. Great work to retain that ball, find the space, and just attack. That's what they needed.
Yep. Just a little extra spark there, and no one else better to do it than Letty.
Yeah, she's looked really great this year. She's looked really great this year, scoring a few tries a game.
I believe she's the top point scorer, top try scorer.
And looking to take her own conversion here.
I know.
She can really do it all. We saw her lay the big hit over there in the corner to save that try earlier, just to come back and score a try of her own. Well done. That's a spark plug I think they needed here. Let's see if that helps kind of calm the nerves a little bit and let them get back to shape.
Letty definitely taking her time on this kick.
No rush at all to take this. Probably looking to catch her breath a little bit there after that big run. And just to the left, hooks it. There's the replay there, the ball bouncing around a little bit. But again, Sarah Parsons coming around, just picks it up and just gives it to Letty, and Letty does the rest. As soon as she gets in the open field and that stride opens up, she is tough to bring down. But again, the handling errors making it difficult for Life West to do anything.
Glendale with the kickoff. Waited there by Rogers.
Rogers keeps her feet alive. Takes several defenders on. Louis looking to do the same thing. Slips out of one tackle. She looks to be down, but turned over. Ripped away from number 12, Mackenzie Hawkins. She's having a game.
I think Lewis yelling that her knee was on the ground.
Yeah, numbers out wide. Yeah, numbers out wide. They can use it. And knocked down. Looks to be incidental. Glendale looks to take the kick to touch here and looks to take a attacking platform from a line out.
I think there's been a line out of the exact same spot like 4 times down the game.
Yeah, Glendale's really liking that 20-meter attacking platform here. Let's see what they do here. Looks like they're going with a 5-man line out. Over the top again.
Strasko.
Picked up by Strasko. Just running sideways, running across field here.
Lewis again with another carry.
2 tacklers right there to meet her. Strasko steps back inside. Defender meets her well. Charge down. Everybody's on sides. Great carry by Sarah Parsons to get that back on the front foot.
Benson,
Hands will do.
Fonte offloads there to Lena.
He's got to be careful there. Yeah, right next to the touchline. Probably did too much. Again, just the decision making around the break, around the handling errors. Looking to offload rather than to carry
just
hard.
Take it in, yeah. It's hard to offload to someone with only 2 meters to work with, so.
I agree. Scrum down. Put into Glendale here. If I'm Glendale here, I'm playing off of 12 Mackenzie. She's played lights out so far. Maybe bring that 14 around.
Yeah, that 14 stacked up right behind the 10, so. He'd be looking for a short ball with an option in the back. Well, it's a big scrum from Life West.
A great scrum from Life West. That's what they needed there.
Yep.
Scrum coach PK would be happy to see that one there.
That kick from Seaver just brings Life West 5 meters into the Glendale territory. Lewis goes to the front.
Great choice there. Again, the throws over the top are having a little bit of difficulty with that wind, so good option to take that front. Parsons picks it up off her shoelace. Neighbors throws it to nobody. You got Elo on the wing. Great defensive pressure. Watch the drive out there and
drive her out
into the touch.
Great defense there by Merlins to hold her up and push her out. I think in those situations, that's where you got to fight to get to the ground.
Yeah. Again, the ball not going to hand, then picking it up flat-footed, and again making the decision to go outside rather than to come back into your support makes it tough from the two tacklers.
Well, great throw.
Great throw to the back there. Good hard carry.
Elect to go back to the blind side.
A 3-on-3 over there. Good hard carry. Might have been turned over. No, dug out well. Good clean out there. A little show and go back inside. Over his line.
Tackle there by
well, that should be turned over there. Looks to be. And ball's out. Ooh, tough break on that one. So she just lost her feet down there at the breakdown.
Good defensive pressure by Life West. It's just, I think, got a bit unlucky on that call there by the ref.
And their defense is forcing the turnovers when they're just staying disciplined and, you know, doing their roles rather than somebody trying to be a hero and make a shot up.
I think Captain Nikki just having a word to the ref about that last call.
Probably just getting clarification on what she saw. Like full line out here.
Just getting the numbers
6-man
right
line
in the
out
line
here. And number 9, Carly hiding in the front there as an extra person taken
Good
from.
steal there by Life West.
But a handling error by Jen Seaver, turned over.
And Glendale
retains.
To Glendale.
Oh, great step back in to miss that first defender.
Well, Mackenzie Hawkins with a little pop to the side.
That's the one we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
And kicks
Over
it
the top.
into the try zone. Letty there to cover, touches it down. Should have a 22 dropout. Interesting decision there, a little kick over the top. Maybe she thought she had an advantage, but
Seaver there just picking a spot in that 22.
just under 5 minutes to go here. Score is 17-5, Glendale.
Short kick there. Carly Waters side to get the blind side. Hawkins again with the big carry.
She's got a great step and go. Knocked on, turned over to
Let's see what
Life West. Let's see what they do here. They got to get one back before halftime here. Neighbor just running straight. Huge gap. Can she beat the defender?
She
Support
does.
to come.
Great carry there by Bonte.
Support stopped short. That might have been turned.
Oh,
Yep,
yes,
turned over again. The support just stopped at the breakdown, allowing that defender to get over the ball and to take it away.
Strasko coming through there with the hit.
That looked like a forward. No, play on, says the referee.
Play on.
Tackler not rolling away. Watch this step and go again here. Just reaching the defensive player there, allowing her feet to stop. Great carry by McKenzie again. Running hard.
Receiver coming up there. I think the shot was a little bit high.
Yeah, advantage played to Glendale. Another good hit there. We're going to come back to the penalty.
That was a great break from Bonte. Just the support play there by Life West wasn't there early enough to get clean ball.
Yeah, she looked to be looking around for support rather than just putting her head down and run. And again, support just wasn't able to get there in time. And then when they did, they kind of stopped at the breakdown, allowing Glendale to play that ball instead of blowing right through. Tough break on a great opportunity. Yeah. Glendale looks like they're going to tap and go from here. Yep. 12 carries.
Hawkins again with the carry.
Big carry. Takes on multiple defenders. Keeps her feet alive.
Oh, great offload there.
Great unders line by number 7.
JoJo. I think that's recovered by Life West. Nope, Glendale still have it.
Glendale does well to find that ball on the floor there. Oh, great line by number 7. Oh, big hit, but an offload gets through. Steps back inside. A lot of reaching tackles here, allowing them to get those feet going, giving them the front foot for Glendale to carry hard.
Great tackle there by Strasko. Into Life West 22 they go. Hawkins with the missed ball out wide.
Throws it to nobody. Defended. Life West turns it over. Knocked on by the Glendale player. We will go into a scrum.
Like you said, a lot of arm tackles from Life West here, allowing Glendale to be able to step in and keep their feet moving.
Yeah, it's interesting because they started the game doing well with, leading the contact with their shoulder, and now all of a sudden looks like Glendale's getting something going, and they end up reaching a little bit more, making it harder for themselves.
So scrum to Life West.
Just inside a minute here. See if they will get another attacking opportunity here to score before half, or we're going to take this score into halftime here. Again, Glendale showing 5 up.
Yeah, you got the whole Life West backline stacked here on the left side.
They're going to look to play from here. You can just see it.
Parsons out to Bonte.
There's not much of a threat.
Leading alone with the carry.
And turned over again.
Contact. Recovered there by Glendale. And they're going to look to have a go.
Oh.
Flat ball there by Gabby.
Great work to
Another
dive
knock
on that
on,
ball.
So now Life West have the ball and they're on the roll.
Time seems to be out. They might want to just maintain this ball. The way it's been going, they might be better off kicking out. Looking for the offload.
Looking for the offload. Jet Hayward there.
Met by 2
in the tackle.
Great work by Glendale to get around the corner. Looking to be slowing the ball down at the breakdown. Parsons with a kick right to the fullback. Over, off her hands. Another missed tackle there by the Life West winger.
Fullback does good, stay on her feet, wait for support.
Great hit there by number 7, Bitsy Kearns. Glendale kicks it right to the danger woman. Let's see what she does here. She's going to go. Put her head down and run. Looking for support. They got space out wide. Looking the call coming from the outside. Well defended. The pressure again little bit too flat to get that ball out that wide.
Nikki
The
Kane
sniper around the edge. She gets a half gap, breakdown. Support, late get in there again, but they do well to retain. They got numbers out wide. Look to move it. Elo stepping back in. She's all by herself.
Waiting for support. There it goes. Can Life West make something out of this?
Parsons does well to handle that one. You got Hope Rogers on the outside. Hope Rogers looking to go the whole way. Does she have the pace to do it?
She does.
And she does. Try right in the added time. Well done.
That's the power of Hope Rogers. Just give her some space, and it's not an easy person to stop. I think that was Gabby there on the outside trying to stop her, but I think Hope's fend was a little bit too strong.
Yeah, hard runner, great fend. That's really what Life West needed going into the halftime. Just when you thought Glendale had another opportunity to score, they turn it over, kick it right to the fullback to get a good go forward, put a couple phases together, and score right at halftime. You know, if you're Life West, you have to be happy going in.
Yeah.
You know, 10 or 12 to 17, the way this game's been played.
It just shows when you get those passes to hand.
Yeah. Sarah Parsons, a little missed pass over the top there to find Hope Rogers. Finds the speed around the edge. Letty looking to let the wind settle down a little bit before she strikes this kick.
I'm assuming Glendale didn't know the halftime. It was halftime. They just kicked it right back to Life West instead of straight out.
Yeah, interesting option. I would have loved to see them take. Oh, just off the upright. So we will go in at 10-17. We'll go back to the replay here. There's the hands right over the top. Just misses Jen Seaver to Hope Rogers, and there's the big fend in the gas to finish it. She's been really working on her speed this summer. 7s and now, you know, carrying over into 15s. Yeah. She's looked really quick over there on the edge. Well done by Life West to put that try up.
The way this game's been played, you wouldn't think that's the scoreline.
Couldn't agree with you more. If you're the head coach, Deborah Ferris, you know, what are you saying to the ladies at halftime here?
I think they just need to keep their composure. I think they need the set phases and maybe just slow it down a bit. I think those one extra passes that they're trying to throw is really costing them on the attack side. And I think on defense, they just need to watch on that outside. I think shooting in and then exposing that wing, especially with the wings that Glendale have, I think it's cost them a try or two. So,
absolutely. And with the amount of handling errors we've seen on both sides, you would like to see them try to, you know, just defend inside out and make them make that extra pass. Right now, both wings are getting kind of put on an island there. They're spinning back and forth, not really sure of their positioning defensively. They will look to sharpen that up in the second half.
Yeah, I think Life West, the runners are just catching the ball still. They're not running onto it.
Couldn't agree more.
So I think it's something that Coach Ferris will address at halftime.
Absolutely. Yeah, defense from both teams looking really good to start. Both teams looking really good to start, and you know, a couple breaks down the sideline there. All right, halftime brought to you by California Capital Investment Group, you know, proud sponsor of Life West, both men and women's program, and really rugby in the U.S. So, you know, thanks to them for allowing us to have this live stream and for having us up in the booth today.
Yeah, a big shout out to Phil, Uncle Phil, as people at Life West call him. You know, I think he's helped out a lot with the Life West program, especially the women's program as well. So, big thank you to Phil for the continued support.
Absolutely. And also Abby Carpet and Floor for all your carpet and floor needs. Foster Interstate Media. Again, just a few of our sponsors here rolling across the screen. General Agriculture, thank you for all that you do for rugby in the U.S.
Welcome back to the second half of this round 5 WPL match between Life West and Glendale Merlins.
Yeah, Merlins scored first, scored often, and it looks really good to start the game, but Life West just creeped back into it and came back to score 2 tries, make it 17-10.
I think Merlins with the kicking game now have the win behind them, so.
Again, another great kick. Ooh. Knocked on from the touch. Judge helping out the ma'am there. We will have a scrum down to Glendale.
Carly Waters here for the put-in for Glendale.
Another
that's a good scrum by Life West. Turned
Life
over
West.
there.
Seavers carries it. Looks to be jogging a little bit there. They got space out wide.
Bonte spots a gap, takes it.
Takes on 3
Carries it there.
defenders.
Good tackle there. That's Hawkins again at the tackle. Dieter's out the back.
Well defended there by Glendale. They did not fall for that one bit.
Catherine Benson at
decides
the
to keep it
carry.
herself.
Dieters has a crack there, tackled there
The
by
first, I think, run at the line we've seen from a
yeah.
Life West player. It's good to see.
Hope Rogers again with the big carry.
Much better attack from the Life West team here.
Seaver with the pickup and go there.
They just need to just stay calm, keep the possession here. Allow the
Short
defense to make a
ball
mistake.
from
Great
Bonte to
line, come
Hingano.
back inside. Space out wide. Parsons to
I think that's
Meany on the edge, running hard. The impact sub coming in, making her presence known right off the bat.
Jet Hayward with the carry. Good carry by her.
She's a good rugby player. She puts her head down, goes to
Bonte
work.
spots another gap, goes right through.
Try.
Yeah, try.
Well done. How she came out on the other side there beats me, but right under the post. Great start to the second half of Life West. Whatever coach said at halftime might have lit a fire under their you-know-whats here to get us started. Much better start to the half than.
I think Bonte spotted a few gaps early in this half, and she's exploited them, and one of those resulting in a try. I think that's the style Life West we're looking for.
Yeah, tale of 2 halves, huh?
Yep. They were composed when they were on attack, set up their phases, and obviously paid off for them.
I think a much better job of maintaining possession, not looking for that extra pass, handling errors, just keeping everything tight. Well done to put together those phases to come on to the post. Hopefully for 7 here, kick to come.
I think those runners you mentioned earlier, I think they were actually running onto the ball this time more than standing still. So.
Absolutely. And kick is up and good. 17-17. Answered right back from Life West. Well done to start the second half. Look at the replay here. I mean, great heads-up carry by Jet. Gets to the ground quick, which gives him a platform to move the ball out. And Bonte does the rest. She just lined up at the first receiver, finds that shooting center, cuts underneath, beats the 9, it looks like. Can't see the number, and just the power to do the rest. Well done by Life West there. Number 10, Gabby looking to kick off here. Looks a little short. They're going to let it bounce, and it goes 10. Fielded by Life West. Good heads-up play there.
Catherine Benson takes it up. Good run. Keeping her
Go
feet
forward there. Defense looks
Bonte
to be a
with the
little
ball.
offside. Play on, says
Over
the
the
ref.
top.
Goes over the top.
Elo, good carry there by Elo down the sideline.
Much better job there by Elo to getting back in field there to make sure she doesn't get taken out of bounds.
Another
Benson.
big carry by Benson.
Well done. Oh, good overs line there, carry by Seaver.
Hope Rogers there out on the wing.
Good decision by Nini. Come in there and just know she's got Hope on the outside. Give her the ball, go straight forward. Somehow stays in bounds.
Seaver there with the carry, gets through one tackle.
This is much better rugby by Life West.
They're more composed, setting up their phases. Ooh.
Oh, unlucky. Just the loss of the handles there by Nikki. We have a player down for Life West.
I believe, I think that's Jen Seaver that's down there.
This doesn't look good.
Yeah, like you said, I think Life West have really stepped it up a notch in their attack today, in the second half at least. I think they're more composed, they're setting up their phases. Their runners are coming strong around the corner, so it's really giving them the upper hand.
Absolutely. Whatever coach said to them at halftime, really changed the tides for them. They're running with a purpose now.
Yeah.
They're getting a little bit more depth and giving themselves time, and they're really moving that first defender. They're not just carrying straight into bodies anymore.
Yeah.
They're doing overs or an unders, working on just finding that space.
Yeah, they're getting good footwork before the contact too, so allowing them that extra meter or two.
Yeah, they're really challenging Glendale here around the breakdown out wide. They're being a lot more dynamic than they were first half. If you're Glendale, you just got to settle in, kind of weather the storm, and hope that things come your way.
I think Seaver is down for a while. I think it's a pretty bad injury if she's been laying down for that long.
Yeah, it didn't sound good. She instantly, before she hit the ground, was already yelling. You could hear it from here. Medical staff is doing a great job attending to her. We'll hope that everything's okay with her. We got a pause in action here as we're tending to the Life West player here. First half was really all Glendale. A few unlucky breaks. Saw 10 points for Life West, but second half so far, Life West has really turned the tides here. Really pressuring front foot rugby. It's good to see. Getting help off. And we wish the Life West player all the best there.
Yeah. I think that so Jen Siva is now off with an injury, and I think that's Frida Patu on for her.
Scrum down to Glendale. Looks right out of that 50, roughly about 49 meters in their own half, just barely. Looking to get something going here to start the second half.
Glendale's backline looking a bit all standing flat.
Yeah, I'm guessing here they're going to give the ball to 12. Little overs line, unders for 13 out the back. You have 15 in wing options. Or you might even go in front to the 13, look to get to the outside here of Haley Dieters. 12 coming around possibly. See what kind of platform they get. They were on ice skates last time with Life West pressuring them at the breakdown, really putting the pressure on their scrums. Be interesting to see how they respond here.
Yeah. Scrum input for Glendale. Ooh, free kick. It's Carmen Farmer again at the quick tap.
And not from the mark.
Ooh.
Looked to be just outside. Of a short arm. We'll see what Glendale chooses to do here. They're looking to scrum down again. Interesting call here.
Yeah.
Now the way the scrums have been going the last couple times, maybe they're just hoping to get another penalty and go full arm out of it. You got to think Life West is going to come after this again.
Either that, or I think they're just trying to get a platform for their backs to work on. I mean, Mackenzie Hawkins has a pretty good game along with the wing.
Yeah, they're looking like
they're
going to play wide here. Look to exploit this wing again. Ball at the back.
Oh, that's a penalty.
Full arm penalty, just like we talked about. Well, that's a little momentum for your forward pack there, huh?
Yep.
Especially to be going backwards like that and draw that penalty. Mackenzie Hawkins kick to touch. Is a good one. Looks to be right at that 20, I call it 18 meters there.
It'll be interesting to see what Glendale do here with the line out. Great throw there by Glendale.
Cuts back into her support.
Gabby with the ball out to Hawkins.
12 out the back.
Out the back.
We knew that one was coming.
Manages to get out of one tackle. Still going is number 15 for Merlins.
Oh, good defense on the outside there. They had the numbers.
Hawkins missed ball.
It looks to be
Great
knocked on there.
defensive pressure there by Life West.
It was a big pass from number 9 there. I would have liked to see her hit that inside support option. Make that pass a little bit quicker, especially with this wind blowing.
I think that was a flat ball from Mackenzie. But with the line speed Life West was putting on, I think it was a little bit too much for them to catch that ball.
Absolutely. Our scrum looks to be just inside the 22 here. Scrum down to Life West. Looks to be stacked on that left side here. Again, the 5-up defense. I would like to see Sarah Parsons chest her leg out here. A lot of green in the backfield.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Glendale fullback is right up in the line, so.
Yeah, they're not worried for a kick at all. Frida with the carry herself. The impact sub met well by number 8, Carly.
Hope Rogers there with the carry. Takes 2 people to bring her down. Kenyon out the back, passes, there it is with the kick. Alona Williams chasing there.
The pressure coming from number 14.
Great tackle. Manages to hold on to her.
And the kicker, Parsons, comes up, makes a tackle.
Bobbles the ball, that retains it there for Glendale. Harley Waters out to Cortona. Out the back to Hawkins.
Over the top ball, Frida gets caught out of position there. Recovered well. Bouncing around a little bit there, and knock on, says the referee. Unlucky, number 15, just couldn't get her hands on it there. Lucky break for Life West. Scrum to Life West. Good initial push there by Glendale.
Solid scrum by Life West, keeping that ball.
Well done to keep that ball in. Just off the hands there. Elo gathers it.
Oh,
Big.
Gets over one. Bonte out it goes
Space
to
out.
danger.
Let the hands do the work. Just thrown out of bounds. Just a little out of reach there for the winger, Nini.
They had the space out there.
The way Letty's been running, I would have liked to see her just straighten up right there and put her head down. I know you thought you had space on the outside, but there were two cover defenders coming across. I think if she just would have straightened up, she would have found a gap there. Line out. Well done and held up there. Hits the forwards coming around. Out the looking to go back down the blind side there. Well carried. Just keeping the feet alive.
Ball doesn't get a hand picked up there by
Parsons scoops it up off the face of the Glendale player. They got space out wide. You want to find Elo on this one. She's going to put her head down and steps back into her support. Too flat-footed right here. Good job to just go forward.
Yeah.
Oh, look to go blindside. One more will do. Letty does well to keep her feet alive. Right at that 22-meter line.
Out the back, Bonte. Support gets there quickly.
They're all flat-footed again. They're all flat-footed again. Picked up well by number. Oh, good well tackle. Done. Good tackle, but space on the outside. Good cover tackle there. Looks like Tierra impacts up, coming in here to make her presence known.
Hawkins again hits that gap.
Oh, just missed. Come down again. You got to make that tackle there. And knocked on. Lucky break. She had the numbers on the outside. Just couldn't find the hands. Much better defense there by number 14, Elo. You know, rough half defensively for her, but she comes in and doesn't let it rattle her. Has a couple big carries and makes up for it right there with a good defensive stand. Well done.
I think 13 there for Glendale. Didn't see her as a support player on the outside. I think she just decided to put her head down and go, but I think Elo was up for the challenge and made that tackle.
A little bit more patient there. She did well. Her inside support tackled down, which left her on an island. She did well just to buy time, was patient enough, make the attacker make a decision before contact, and she didn't make the right one there.
Another solid scrum by Life West.
Yeah, I'd like to see Neighbor go here again. That's what they choose to do. Parsons to Neighbor. Neighbor Bonte, my apologies.
Elo stepping back in. Her support play gets there. Tiara at the carry.
Carries hard right back into her support. They have space out wide, it looks like. Jet, big carry into multiple defenders.
Great carry by Life West here. Catherine Benson, short ball to Bonte.
Good decision to play that there. Needs support, needs some help. Somebody needs to carry into contact. And they do well to find the support. Oh, I don't know if that player got on sides. Play on, says referee.
Life West doing well to hold onto the ball here and build phases.
Back says, sir, question mark. And we're going to play then. Not coming out. Yep, not coming out, says referee. Should be a scrum to Life West. Ooh, dodge a bullet there. Looked like it might have been another handling error, but ref bails him out there. Was saying straight down, and then just unlucky with the player falling on top of the ball.
Just as we say, they're doing good.
Yeah, curse to the commentators there. You know, sometimes you get it right, sometimes you get it right. And when you get it right, sometimes you wish you didn't get it right. All right, Life West looks to split their back line here. It's the first time I think we've seen Glendale with two back. Blindside wing just happy playing a little bit off here. I think you get the ball to Letty, let her have a go
Yeah.
with Elo on the outside. Just go straight off the base
I think
here.
that's what they're doing.
That's what they're doing.
Straight to her.
Ooh. Unlucky. Looks to have gone forward off of the hands of number 15, Letty.
I think we need to stop calling plays. I think if Letty had gotten that ball, I think it would have been interesting to see her go head-to-head with Mackenzie Hawkins.
Yeah, that would have been a fun matchup to watch there. They've both been playing well all season, all game. Looked like Letty just started to carry overs before she had the ball in her hand a little bit, making that pass a little bit harder. And in this wind, it's dying out pretty hard. Watch the out-the-back option here from Glendale. They got a flat 12. Looks like they're
it's
good.
a big scrum.
Great pickup.
Carmen Farmer there with the carry again. Elo over
looks
there.
like been well done to retain possession. It's a penalty. Penalty against Life West there. Hands in the breakdown. Number 16 just looking to do a little too much there.
Glendale electing to kick for touch. Brings them just inside the Life West 22.
So another 5-man line out here for Glendale Merlins, looking to go in the front.
Almost stolen there by Life West. They come blindside.
On the blind side. They do have the numbers there. Cuts back in.
Carmen Farmer then with a big carry down the sideline.
Big carry. She carries hard. It's tough to bring down to that first defender.
Fortuna there. The Hawkins. Ooh.
Picked up from Sarah Parsons, and we're going to play the knock on by the Life West player.
Oh, I think she got away with that.
A lot of scrums here. You got to imagine Coach PK over there is foaming at the mouth for another scrum opportunity after the way the last one went.
I think Life West will see to put in another big scrum.
Good platform there by Glendale. Good hard running. About 10 meters out now. Interesting choice. That might have been turned over. Dug out well. 16 impact sun. Sub, Allie.
Great carry.
Great carry. The feet just stay alive. Fresh legs really helping her out there.
Glendale now just slowly building their phases through the forwards here.
Ooh. Held up is the call. We'll have a scrum down.
I think the ref talking to her assistant. Must be something he saw that she didn't.
You wonder if maybe the assistant saw something that the ref wasn't able to see. Try.
Oh, the try.
Try awarded. All right, so consulting with the touch judge there, trying to make sure she gets it right, and decided that the try was worth awarding there. So Glendale answers right back, 22-17, kick to come. Glendale doing a good job of getting that front foot ball there. I'm just happy keeping it with the forwards. Forwards have been getting good go forward, so why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Wind is really picking up here on the island of Treasure. The wind is blowing, or the wind is blowing. The sun is beating. All good things. Beautiful day for rugby.
Yep.
A little bit of variable from the wind, but hey, that's sports. That's sports.
Mackenzie Hawkins for the conversion.
Ooh, wind picking up right as she approaches. Does well to poke it through. Nice nudge. Make it a 7-point game. 24-17 Life West. Apologize for not having a replay on that one. Our camera was a bit obstructed by the players, but we're just going to take the word from the refs that they know what they're doing, and they award the try. So well done by Glendale to score those forwards in tight.
Bonte with the kickoff. Life West looking to get a good chase here. Oh, that's a great kick.
Wind's pushing it a little bit long. Knocked on. Recovered
great chase
by
there by
Life West.
Strasco.
Again, flat-footed carry. We'd like to see him get a little more depth on that coming around the corner.
Parsons out to Bonte.
Good decision to give that extra pass rather than to keep it. Nini putting her head down
with the
running
carry
hard.
gets rid of one tackler.
She's running like somebody who didn't get a play the first half. Well done.
Hope Rogers there with another big carry. By just setting up go forward for their forwards. Rosie Russell there with the carry again. Support gets there for her.
I think you go back the other way here. Yeah, we'll take the penalty.
Quick tap.
Quick tap, looking to play the space. Hands will do. Decides to keep it.
Catherine Benson with the carry.
That's where she lives for those big carries right under the post. Hands will do. You got to think they're going to just go through the hands and walk into the corner.
There we go.
And they question mark do. Ooh. We'll have a word with the touch judge here who just made the call on the far side. Just making sure the pass is good. Making sure the foot is good, stays in bounds, and try awarded. Tough kick to come here.
I think that all comes from Life West being composed and just setting up their phases, getting their go forward ball and then swinging it out wide when they have the numbers. And it was just simple hands, and I think Nini was in the corner there.
Yeah, early on they were all just standing kind of flat-footed, just shoveling the ball sideways. And you see a big injection on the outside there when Hope gets the ball and gets those wheels turning, and then everybody else starts to play off that forward foot. Well done to just keep their composure, just settle in and let the ball do the work.
Tough kick here for Hingano.
The wind's actually probably helping her out a little bit here. If she aims it probably a couple feet to the left, might get a little bit of help from this Mother Nature, but tough kick nonetheless. Down 2, plenty of time to go. We will let you know that our clock is probably a few minutes behind just because of the stoppage time from the injury, but we'll let the ref make the call on the final whistle. We're looking at about 15 minutes to go roughly. Letty with the good nudge. Looks to be just a little bit infield. 2-point game. So here's the replay here. Ball out wide. Hands, 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 hands. Good. Simple rugby. Good stuff to see. Now nobody making that skip pass, allowing the defense to slide out. Everyone touching it. Just putting it in the corner, and he does well to get the ball down. 2-point game to Glendale with the kick off coming.
Gabby with the kickoff. Goes a little long this time. Jet Hayward with the carry. Oh, great carry by her.
By Jet. Well done. They want to play wide here.
Benson out the back to
Two
Nikki.
more hands will do. Sarah with a great
Parsons,
go-forward
great
ball.
carry.
Back inside to Frida. Support arriving and getting there. Well done. Flat-footed.
Rosie Russell just taking it up. That's all you need
Well
to do
done.
is just
To get
go
on that
forward.
front foot again. This looks better from Life West.
Jasko gets rid of one tackler.
Parsons carries herself. In the scrum half there. Play on, says the ref.
The Jet there doing well to hold on to the ball.
Yeah, look at that line speed. Great line speed from Glendale. They are just pushing this gain line backwards right now. Life West needs to just weather the storm here.
Miss ball, Frida. Ooh, just Elo there.
Picks
Good
up
pickup.
the loose ball and does well to get to ground there with support right over the top.
Hope
Hope
Rogers.
Rogers again
Good crash
taking
ball by
multiple
her.
defenders on. That AK, looks like AK will be the sub to come in here at the 9 position.
Elo doing well to step back into her support.
They have space out wide. I think you get it through the hands. A little bit unlucky there and kicks it right to the 22, the impact sub. Nicole
Great
Wanamaker
tackle there
coming
by
in,
Bonte
doing well to
down
go
the
forward,
sideline.
but looks to have knocked it on just there at the end into an offsides player. That'll be a full arm penalty to Life West. Unlucky, did well to turn that ball over there off the loose kick. Just not disciplined enough to hold on to it. Loses the ball there at the end into an offsides player. Full arm penalty.
It's been a great couple phases of rugby. I think both teams are starting to click now in their attack, and defense is still on point. So Life West elected to go for touch.
Hope Rogers with the kick here. And interesting decision to have your prop kick it there. Just doesn't make touch, but she makes up for it with a big hit.
Ref says play on.
Play on, says ref. It looked to be forward from here, but again, contested at the breakdown. Glendale does well to retain possession. Oh, that might have been turned over by Bitsy. She's still on her feet. Well done to clear that support player off the ball.
Hope Rogers coming in with the big tackle
We
again.
got ourselves a game now. Hands will do. Numbers, support coming across. Got to make the tackle out of bounds.
Oh, that's a great pickup.
Well done by the support player. Missed the number there, but well done to carry that ball.
No, it turned over.
And turned over.
Strasko with the
Strasko
pickup.
comes out with it. Ball at the back. Comes out sloppily. Looks like the 9 got played a little bit there. Oh, they're living off sides right now. Ref's got her back to the play, so she's not going to see it.
Kenyon looking for her players.
Finds her support. Are there numbers there? Well done by
Parsons
Sarah
does well to
Parsons.
secure that ruck.
Sometimes you only need one when you got a loose flanker playing back line. Oh, a lot of action around the breakdown here. Backwards off the
picked up.
hand of the Glendale player. Chased down well by Hope Rogers. About 5 meters out right now and defended well.
Life was backed up onto the try line. Oh, that's good rush defense there.
Yeah, you got to imagine they're going to go to the forwards again after the way they've been doing that all game. You just want to
They
tee off
do.
right around that breakdown and try awarded. Tough break.
It's a great carry there by Ellison for Glendale. Running that short line and just pure strength to just get over 2 defenders.
Yeah, we talked about her when she first came on. Her wheels just don't stop turning. And she makes that initial contact and her feet just come alive, and then the propelling of her body to get over the line and score that try. Kick to come here, but as of right now, we have a 7-point lead to Glendale with probably just about 10 minutes to go, roughly, depending on the referee's time. So here we see the forwards going to work. Big tackle there to tackle them back into the breakdown. And 19, you see her just head goes down. She keeps her feet alive, makes that initial contact, and then the lunge forward does well to score the try and score the try. second half's turned into a back and forth game. One will deliver a punch and the other will deliver a punch. It's going to come down all the way to the wire, you have to imagine.
I think that possession Life West had on that penalty that couldn't convert on the kick to touch. And I think Glendale were able to capitalize that all the way down and score a try.
Kenzie Hawkins with the kick. Up and looks good from
she's
here.
She's on fire off the tee today.
Ice in her veins. That makes it a 2-possession lead. And Life West will look to have to score quick here.
Life West have to get a good chase off this kickoff.
Amy Neighbor looking for the wind to slow down. It's not, so she's just going to take it instead. In the middle of the field. Oh, that one might have been turned over there. That one's got to be awarded. Well done, Bitsy Kearns. Right on top of that ball.
Great go forward ball there for Life West early on. Parsons take it up.
Offload off the deck to her support.
Rosie Russell again, gaining a couple meters.
It looked like the defender was
in the way of
obstructing the breakdown, but ref says play on, allowing that to happen.
Glendale down the sideline
break
again.
Down the sideline. Nini with a good open field tackle. Offloads into touch. You want to see Life West play quick here.
Is on the run. Oh, weary pass there from AK. Nikki having to go back to retrieve that. Parsons, out it goes.
Elo's got space on the outside. She is fast. Well done by number 11, who's had a great game defensively and turned over. Looked to be knocked on by number 14, who then just gives her a little pat on the back like, nice job.
The try scorer though, the offload.
Takes it herself, carries overs. It's a soft corner, offloads to number 10, Gabby.
Gabby there, taking the ball up there, tackled by Vontae.
Number 20, Kelsey O'Brien coming in at scrum half.
Mackenzie Hawkins with the kick.
Good pressure
Chased
coming from
by
number
Caitlin.
11. 22 dropout to Life West. They got to up the pace a little bit here.
I think AK here taking the dropout of the 22.
Short one, fielded well by number 20, the impact sub. Kelsey running straight. Hope Rogers meets her. Forwards looking to pick and drive here.
Pick and drive
Oh,
there.
good go forward ball. Great latch. Number 12, Madison Hawkins coming in, doing it all. Joining the forwards there. Mackenzie Hawkins, apology for that. Ball bouncing around here. We're going to have a scrum as time's getting low here. Again, our clock is going to be a little bit off from the ref's clock. Don't know exactly what the time is looking like here, but we will have a scrum down for now to Life West.
Again, number of handling errors just starting to creep in this end of the second half, so costing both teams a little bit, especially Life West. So they'll be looking to get a big scrum here and see what they can make out of this.
Yeah, looking at this position, I'd like to see an 8-man pick here to the right. Farida runs hard, runs straight. Then she'll have a 2-on-1 on the outside if she decides to use it.
You got Hingano and Hawkins both on this left-hand side of the field.
They like to go to the open side. Parsons takes her herself, runs hard, gets good forward ball, met by number 7. Rachel on a good tackle coming from the blind side.
Rosie Russell back into Strasko.
Interesting option there. She had one outside, it looked like, with space, but decided to go back inside. Offload to Bitsy, who keeps her feet alive. Oh, Jess Lewis. A little half gap there.
Good run there by Bonte. Benson again with the carry.
Just running hard, straight.
Gets rid of 2 defenders on their way through.
Support is there and turned away. Yeah, we're going to get a penalty against that. That looked like hands in. Yeah, Life West needs to up the pace here. Getting close to the end of time, and they need to score quick.
Hope Rogers taps and goes.
Working in their favor. Yeah, space out wide. There's nobody behind. They like to go down the blind side. Interesting choice there.
Glendale's defensive coming up quick.
Yeah, they're doing really well around the inside interior defense. Got a couple times they've gotten caught out wide, but I don't think Life West is really challenging them enough out at the width.
Parsons
finds a gap. She has 3 with her. Inside, outside, decides to go back inside. Bitsy Kearns cuts back inside and just short of the line there.
Parsons all by herself here on the right-hand side.
Penalty. They got to up the pace here. You want a quick?
Hope Rogers taps and goes.
Got to imagine she's in.
That's it.
Try. I would have liked to not do the kick here and just take it straight back for the kickoff. I would ask what the time is here. You got to imagine we're probably close or a few minutes to go. I would have liked to not do the kick.
I think Letzi just going for a drop kick here.
Taking too much time. There's clearly at least time for another kickoff. Otherwise, you have to imagine they would have just ran straight back. The kick is up and good. With time to go, ref looks to the watch. We are not done yet. Makes things a little bit interesting here. Again, just for those of you who are just tuning in, our time is not correct. We had a big stoppage earlier for an injury. Here you're seeing the replay here where Hope just decides to take the quick tap and just barrels her way in for the try. Oh, Glendale trying to take as much time as they can. Ref not happy with it. Let's play, says the ref.
Life West need to just hold on to the ball now and build phases.
Yeah, any points here will win the game for them. Glendale looks to be playing not to lose. Who's going to want it more in these last couple minutes? Maybe even seconds. Short kick. Fielded well by Strasko, who runs straight, runs hard into multiple defenders. Support's right there. They have space out wide if they want to use it. Playing the... Oh, that's an interesting call by the ref. Looked to be playing the 9, which is illegal, and that's going to do it for the time.
And that is it.
The celebration coming in from Glendale. 2-point win, 31-29, Glendale over Life West.
I think a solid defensive game from Glendale, actually from both sides. I think it was just little errors and that cost Life West the win here.
Absolutely. The handling errors early, but again, Life West doing enough to inch their way, scratch their way back into the game. And then at the end, it was just a back and forth battle, punch, counter punch. That sees Glendale just coming through at the top, weathering the storm there at the final.
I think Life West will be looking to get back to the drawing boards next week and just seeing what they could improve on from this game. So, and Glendale, I think they'll be happy with the win, building off last week. So they'll be going in strong into the game next week as well.
Absolutely. Two of the teams top of the table here, giving you a show at the end of the game, coming down all the way to the wire. Life West Gladiatrix coming up just short, 29-31 for the Glendale Merlins. Thank you guys for being here again. We want a huge shout out to CCIG Life West, CCIG for sponsoring Life West. All-Star Films for this live footage for all your filming needs. Doesn't matter if you're high school, elementary, middle school, professional. These guys are the best in the Bay Area. If you're looking for some footage, find these guys online. They do all the hard work. Thank you again for joining us. From myself, Tim Stanfill.
Martini Tapusi. We'll see you again next time against the Surfers. So.
Yeah, big game next weekend, and thank you guys for joining us.